The big elephant in the room has to be the chocolate mould, doesn't it?
100%. If the chocolate doesn't come out of the moulds, it's game over.
Yeah.
This flippin' thing has to come out. I have not wasted 3 lots of tempering you for you not to come out.
I don't even want to watch.
I turn my moulds over, give it a good tap on the bench, and 2 of them pop out. I am so happy.
Tim's chocolate mold comes out perfectly, and now it's another pressure on my side.
Leo, you're next, mate.
If this thing doesn't work out, I'm totally doomed. I'm knocking on the first batch of my molds, and I'm knocking it too hard, and they're shattered. Luckily, I have another set of chocolate molds. One down, but it's cracked at the side. Ah, don't be too rough on them. Don't be too rough on them.
Gee whiz, that was absolutely the dome of doom. I thought there's no way they're going to do it. They've both got 2 sides out. They've mastered what is technically the hardest component of that dessert. So now it is just speed and getting it finished.
Now I am doing the sugar works. Come on, stay there. Lily would have nailed this.
Hey, see that clock up there, mate? 10 minutes.
Yep.
Think about what you haven't done. 10 minutes left, and that is it. It is all over.
Jaws is freaking out, but I don't want to freak out. If I'll freak out, it's going to run out.
Jesus, guys.
So I'm trying to keep myself calm and focused.
Deep breath.
Need to start assembling the dish. So the first thing I do is to put the chocolate soil.
No more mucking around. I need something on the plate. I use the remnants of my tempered chocolate just to do a smear on the bottom of the plate.
Focus, Tim.
Don't forget any components. Spheres, soils, chocolate discs, chantilly cream. Go through your mind everything that was on that dish.
I take my dakwa out and I start cutting. And I'm quite happy.
Are they going to get there, Josh?
They've got 2 minutes left to get there. They better move it.
It's a heart stopper.
Tim, get the mould out. Let's go. Get the chocolate on.
The ganache hasn't quite set, and it's a little bit runny for my liking, but I'm going to have to roll with it.
Here we go. Right, done. Leave it.
Yep.
45 seconds, boys. Come on, Tim. Get it on the plate or it's not there at all. Come on, mate. Come on, guys.
Come on, Leo.
9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it.
Yeah.
Good job, boys.
Good one.
Last challenge in the MasterChef kitchen done. What a mate.
Nailed it. Well done.
I worked so hard in that final 2-hour challenge, and I put everything out there despite not getting a few elements on the plate. I'm really proud of how I went.
First of all, I think a heartfelt congratulations for an amazing day.
Thank you.
Come a long way from cutting a little julienne of carrot to putting up incredibly hard dessert.
Yeah, the white chocolate did my head in, but I wasn't going to let it beat me, and so just kept trying, and though it looks like a rugby ball more than a sphere, yeah, I'm still really proud that I got it on the plate.
What's not on the plate, Tim?
The roasted hazelnut sugar.
Shard, yep.
Yeah, and the chantilly cream, which I just couldn't whip up, and I didn't want puddles of chantilly cream that wouldn't have done the dish justice, so I left them off.
It's about what is on the plate. It is how that tastes, and that is exactly what we're about to do.
Thanks so much, guys. Hope you enjoy it.
Thanks,
Okay.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thanks, Tim. Here we go. I like it a lot. Presentation's one thing, but once you start actually eating the components, the ganache, I guess, that was meant to go across the top, that would have made quite a difference. It's missing the chantilly cream, which I think would have lightened it up a little bit.
Yeah, the ice cream in particular, great flavour. You've got that smoky black garlic sort of coming through, which is a really nice savoury note. The shell on the outside of the ball is really, really light and crispy. Nice to eat, lovely to eat, fantastic.
Look, he missed a few components on there, but that's a joy to eat. Absolute joy.
And I taste the soil and I go, boom, 10. I taste the ice cream, boom, 10. The dome, it's split, but again, beautiful and thin and it cracks. Lovely, lovely job on that in the end. He got there.
I think he's extremely close. I know Leo got a few different elements on the plate that I didn't, but I got a few elements that he didn't, so it's going to be tight.
I worked my ass off with this challenge, but I'm quite embarrassed, upset. But I think this is the best thing that I can bring to the judges' table.
Massive day. Are you happy with this?
I'm happy to have something in the plate.
No disrespect to pig farming, but what you've produced up here, all I can see is something beautiful in front of me.
That's a good feedback.
Tell us about the dish, and first of all, what's missing?
The chantilly cream and the smoked disc.
The one other thing that you're missing, there was a little wipe of chocolate that the soil was sitting on, probably done with a pastry brush. But I can see that you achieved a lot in 2 hours. And I tell you what, I'm dying to try it. Thanks, Leo.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Leo.
Thank you very
Cheers.
much. Thank you.
I feel a bit bitter, but I'm just really hoping that I'll get a good mark out of this dish.
Presentation?
Yeah, I think his little cake on the end is a little bit sharper than Tim's. The ball's looking nice. And
Spun sugar looks beautiful.
spun sugar's fantastic.
Well, let's try it.
I can't really get the black garlic through on the ice cream. I'm definitely not getting it as much as I got on Tim's. And that is one of the really interesting savoury flavours and the base of this dish, I guess.
The little tort was just a fraction a little bit hard as opposed to like Timmy's. So, he got the spike on there, which was a great little component, gave it a shot of colour. I do like a third colour on there.
The soil, it's got this beautiful texture to it. I think he's brought a great dessert to the table. All I can say is that it's going to be extremely hard to judge them.
It's very hard to judge. What a grand final. Tim, Leo. That was a seriously terrifying challenge.
That was.
Daunting duo Feuilletine and a little dome of doom thrown in for good measure. Even the three of us up here took a look at that dessert and had a little tremble. So well done, guys. What an achievement.
Thank you.
Well, let's get to the scoring then, shall we? Tim, you're on 53 points. Leo, you're on 52. 1 point in it. And then there were 30 points at stake in the dessert finale.
Leo, your cooking of Ganesh's dessert, your dish looked great, and your sugar work was excellent. You're missing 3 components on your dish. However, your soil had a lovely crunch, and you did a fantastic job on the Dome of Doom. Remember, there's 30 points up for grabs, and we gave you 22. Leo, you had 52 points heading into the final, so your total is 74.
Thank you.
Well, Tim, you are also missing 3 elements to your dish.
Yeah.
And we judged that Leo's dessert looked slightly better than yours.
Yep.
But your dome was delicate, great black garlic flavour in your ice cream, you nailed the smoked discs, and your dish tasted slightly better than Leo's.
That. Well done.
Tim,
Yes.
we're giving you $23 points. Your grand total is 76 points. I think you can put physiotherapy on the shelf for now. You have had a sensational few months with us. And I'm sure your dream to bring food from the field and the ocean to the plate is going to become a reality. Congratulations, you are our 2015 MasterChef champion.